Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome also. This is just going to go over where I've sold to in my first year on Etsy. It's pretty cool. I was able to go on Etsy at the end of the year and download my data and to a CSV file. And from that data, I was able to then code up a little HTML to do a visual representation of everywhere I have sold. So I'll show that to you guys also. Additionally, for my birthday, my family got me a scratch off world map, which was very cool. And on this, every time I would sell on Etsy, I would check what country I sold to or what state or province. And it was always exciting when I got to scratch off a new location on the scratch map. You can see the scratch map here. So I've sold to a lot of places. There's only a few states that I'm missing in. A few places in Canada, but other than that, I've sold to Europe, uh, Africa, which was really cool, selling to South Africa. Let me just show you what this looks like. We'll go on the second one. These are just a few different versions I made. So open this in Chrome. Let's just adjust this a little bit. I'm new to this whole shebang. So here, this is world map. You can see continents are a little questionable, but for me coding it. I used help with AI to help code this, so it's a little whack, but it's kind of what it looks like. So here's Africa. Um, that's a little questionable. It's supposed to be Europe and Asia, New Zealand, um, Australia. Shout out to my viewers in New Zealand, loyal. And then back over to here, North America, South America. So let's go ahead, drop these pens, see what it looks like. So as you can see here, pretty cool. I'll just move my head out of the way here. You can see in total in my first year, I sold to 22 countries and 116 different states, provinces, or regions. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. But 129 unique locations and a lot of North America covered, which is pretty cool. How's this compared to what's expected? Well, in general, this is a table of Etsy visitors by a percentage. So by far, the majority of traffic is the United States, which you can see in my data too was the case. And then second, UK, Canada, Germany, France. I would say that's pretty true. Sorry, if I'm looking to the other side, it's just where my monitor is. So you can see here, yeah, United States, I sold 34%. So out of the statistics of traffic, which is over 50%, I sold 32, which was cool. And it was quite close with the United Kingdom. So a lot of traffic from the UK. Shout out the UK. Then Canada, Australia, Germany, Mexico. These are really cool. Sweden. And then I sold one to South Africa, which was quite cool, which you saw on the physical map. I'll give you guys a little side by side of these two. So as we can see here, I had a lot more traffic from the United Kingdom than was to be expected, which is kind of cool. Also, this isn't saying to punch a monkey, don't do that. This is just a cool viral story that's going around. Check it out if you want. But if you saw punch the monkey in my tabs, it's nothing aggressive. It's this monkey's name's Punch. Anyways, back to what we're talking about. If you want to download your data, I'll blur out my shop information again just so I don't get copied. But so we go over here to the left. You go into settings. I think you go into options. Sorry again, my monitor's on this side, but the camera's right here. So I'll get better at this over time, but I'm still new to this whole thing. Then you can click at the top, download data, and then you can choose what you want, month, um, year. So we'll just show you what it looks like when you download it. I'll pull it up here. So I'll have to block out all this information. I don't want to show anyone's information. So that's kind of what I filtered it down to. You get start off with a lot more columns, name, etc., and then I just filtered it by only the shipping state, province, and then the country. And then from this, I would remove duplicates. Oh, we can just search it. Remove duplicates. Um, do that here. So from here, we can see, let's bold these. I haven't broken up into here. So then at the end of the year, I was able to verify with this. Sorry, I'll move my head. Verify um, with this cross referencing my map to see if I missed any countries. Because I did stop kind of checking the sales after a certain amount of time just because I was busy with school and it's a lot to always check. So yeah, that's those sales. Oh, don't save. If we go back here, I have a 2D version I can show you guys. But yeah, here we have a 2D map also, which is quite cool. And I can drop the pins here. So there's a bit more visualization. You can see the states more than just the 3D map. The continent's just not filled in, so that's why it's a little outlier there also. Shout out best. Anyways, yeah, that kind of concludes everywhere I've sold to. This is a different style video, just kind of wanted to come on and show everything here. I felt like it was kind of cool. Thank you for watching and cue the fire.